Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dandy's World Comic Studio. In the last video, we just totally forgot it around of those characters that we just completely reviewed that turn into some kind of monsters. And today, we might able to be showing you for what is going on, because in case we turn on the spoilers, and especially that we turn on for some sort of a monsters like those things as well. So especially like that you remember is the Dandy's World is owned by Blue Crush Studios and the same people are like the same people who made the Favor Frenzy. But that isn't going to be sent in the real game like some sort of consoles or downloaded by Steam as well. Because it's only in Roblox for the original game for itself as well. Because of absolutely of those some kind of this one that has been referenced from Betty and the Ink Machine, including Poppy Playtime as well, that mixed in to do this as well. And because that game publishes in Roblox. I know I wasn't gonna be telling the truth because I just being seen in the YouTube that I just saw some sort of videos, including like TikToks, like even possible from some sort of other kinds of content as well. So even for some kind of survivors like the Roblox characters, have been running away from those turning monsters. And it was exactly how the real thing it is. If I might gonna be not able to be showing this pop-up ever again for this time. So even for this thing as well, so we're gonna be starting with Dandy and all of the characters. So here we go. Let's going to be doing this for the very first time as well. So because some sort of into the description, I just updated for some sort of for a huge disturbing as well, even for some sort of characters as well. But the last time we just did right away for the cookie run characters as well. But now we're gonna be looking around here and we're seeing the next page. But however, it was some sort of a monster as well into the next page. So in this next page, we seen some sort of corrupted characters have just completely turned into some kind of monsters. They might still be nice as well, or some kind of even massacre like this is going on. It was reference to some kind of an unknown bull, or like some sort of a big goat as well. So turn into some kind of a beast within claws and onto the legs as well. And probably it looks like a bull. Or not. Yep, and next character goes to this one as well. The next character goes to Astro, but I might gonna be completely going to change the internet connection since we just totally forgot as well. So it has for some sort of a lunar female or like this as well, and it turns into some kind of nightmare themed as well. Even if it looks some sort of for All Might Beast as well. Even like those, even red eyes or something. And the next one is the Pebble, which is absolutely a pet it was. And now that completely turns into a monster like some sort of a beastie pet. Another one is V, and which is absolutely becoming an evil robot, and it has for some sort of microphone on the tail. But things aren't going to be for such as well, and turns into a corrupted monster like it well. Stretched legs, arms, and neck as well. And Shelly hasn't been turned to monster like those. Even the ribs has just stretched out, or some kind of dog legs, like even for deer legs, even for a tail, and absolutely stretched out red eyes, even for some sort of big monster like this. And next one is Sprout. Sprout turns like even this monster, black ink claws, and for some sort of sharp like those things as well, or even a knife. So once the monster is defeated, it turns into some kind of swollen ink as well when this some kind of monster was defeated as well. The next character is Brightly, or some sort of for Brightly for as well. So it turns out it becomes some sort of a little bit of lonely as well. And as she got only one eye, or something that turns into some kind of monster as well. Another one is the Flitter, who also turns into a monster like that. Even reveals some of those some kind of sharp wings, like monsters like those things as well. Even feature like red eyes or something. Next one is Goob, and turns out he was actually for some sort of crying beast, and the hands were stretched out and turned into claws. So nothing is absolutely pretty happened to do this as well. So that wasn't going to be friendly at least. Next one is Scraps. Even it turns into a wildest monster as a beast cat as well. So I'm probably sure we really think that the head has come off as well. So even that was a little bit pretty nice to this character. And then that turns into a razor sharp cat claws, including like those some sort of killing things or something like, I don't know. So another one is Raja. That things aren't going to be so well as turning to a swollen monster as acting like a librarian or a lawyer. Even that is absolutely turned into red eyes and inky stuff as well. For some sort of, it might gotta be jump scaring you. So Razzle and Dazzle look like they're monsters. Even that they turn into some sort of enormous beast, they broke it into half, and it was absolutely for some sort of a one face as well. Last time it's even for two faces, but it cracks down and turns into some kind of monster as well, and becomes only one as well. So I'm probably sure that was I was right for about here. So another one is Glisten. Now Glisten turns into shattered glass or shattered mirror, and even as she's being stretched up as of this one and covered with ribbons on her arms. Another one is Tegan. Yep, it's Tegan as well. So that was absolutely for only one thing, for some sort of an unluxury thing as well. Her face is covered, and her dress was ruined as well. She might go in to come and kill you as well. So I'm probably sure that wasn't gonna be pretty right. Next one is Tisha. Tisha wasn't gonna be for one of its little bit kind of friend, but she turns into some sort of a jump scaring monster like those things, cleaning it and turning into something dirty as well. Even that her legs was pretty even dirty as well. Toodles wasn't even for some sort of a name, but the original name was some sort of for the Toodles from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. At least the number 8 was cracked open for some sort of the number 8 bowling as well. And darkening nightmare eyes and razor sharp monstrous even things as well. So even that is absolutely including for multiple corrupted things like itself. So we got last 6 characters left. So we absolutely have Finn, who was even for some sort of a ghost. Yep, it was a ghost. Next one is Poppy, and she turns into some kind of an unniceful thing as well. So she might go on to come and kill you, and it wasn't going to be for one thing as well. And I'm not very sure that turned it into some kind of monster or something. And next one, that should be Cosmo. And even though that is absolutely also one eye and a razor sharp, monstrous claws on her left hand or right hand, her red, darkening nightmare eyes, and some kind of beast is going on out here. Buxton even is absolutely going to be for turn into an ink monster, like inside a box as well. Monster's eyes as well. And the last two characters is going to be Shrimpo. I mean, this is actually turned into some kind of monster. It doesn't have a mouth, and this thing isn't going to be for some sort of jumping out and going to be killing you as well. So it was actually for some sort of a monster as the jump scare machine as well. Even that shrimp turns into an ink shrimp as well. And the last character is Gigi, who is absolutely for a massacre monstrous thing as well. That who has been killed by some time as well. So, and that is all the characters from the Dandy's world. Even that you know it, except is some sort of like those even monsters it was as well, and holds it with a gun as well. So, what about for even more monsters? It goes down. It also has any monsters as well, and which includes like this and many more monsters. Centipede, like a huge centipede as well. Even a little bit of those things, or even this, something like this before, and turns into some kind of monstrous characters. That means it's absolutely all of the characters, like those beasts, are going to come and kill you as well. That turns into some sort of a nightmaric way, or even is just like this one as well. So we're gonna be taking a look at one of those things have just completely turned into monsters like those things, uncolorized characters, or even what it is absolutely there must be blue Porintient, and banded with a gun, Stella Star, custom sprites with Buxton, Alt Brightly as well, even many more of those things, Twisted Alt Brightly. Wait, all the characters have been twisted by some sort of turning into some kind of monsters as well. So, Twisted Shelly, Tisha, and Flitter. Oh my gosh. That must be for some sort of monsters things as well. Even vintage characters, like their cartoon characters, like those things. Goobs and Scraps as well. Like those things as well. So even it's absolutely pretty all of this, but I'm not going to be going to have enough for this way as well. We're not going to be making up those things as well. So we might be able to be putting those characters into the future, as we might be able to be added for some sort of backgrounds as well. So if you haven't looked up to do this as well, that we didn't warn you. So it contains it about for teenagers as well, for 13 to 16 years old, for some kind of to access to this comic studio, and which includes the game is in the description below. That's somewhere that I just did play of this game around here. So no, I didn't. Am I going to be discovered this game in Roblox, and I'm making sure it wasn't going to be exist or not. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studios, and I mean comic studio users, all later.